So I was diagnosed with Crohn's when I was 16, and I just never really took care of myself. When I was 21, I was really sick again. And that's when I started my faith journey. But as I've had kids, I've had 5 children and just had ups and downs all through. And then in my 50s now. And so I got really last summer, I got to a crossroads and I became really sick, a lot of pain. Nothing that I was trying or reading about was working. And so I found you guys online and then ended up in the hospital, had a really severe attack. The doctors were talking about surgery and starting me on a immunosuppressive drug like Humira, something like that. So anyway, I was at a crossroads. Like if I start down this path, I may get some relief, but then I may be dealing with some terrible side effects and destroy my immune system. So when I found a functional medicine doctor, then I just decided by faith to go down this path. And so I've just slowly learned things. I've slowly learned how to make small changes, and it's making a big difference. So it's been a process. It's been a 40-year process for me. And I live a very active life with a big family. I'm in charge of a lot of people, and I really like fast food. And so I've had to learn to cook healthier meals for myself, for my family, and it's been a big change in just the supplements and getting my water and starting my day off right and letting the Lord handle a lot of these things that I can't handle. So it's been a good journey for me the last 6 months to not be sick. And when I say sick, I mean like on the floor, in the hospital, trips to the ER, terrible pain, terrible suffering, debilitating. So it's very hopeless when you're sick like that. You have no hope of ever feeling better. And it feels like the journey to get better would be so long, but it really just started to turn around slowly. So I'm very thankful. I feel much better. I've been through, with my daughter having a baby. I've had a stressful time in my life. Like there's been a lot of demands on but I feel like I'm handling things better. So I feel better. I feel like my energy's better. I feel like my attitude's better. Working out again and being outside and doing the things I love. So I'm better.
How about your Crohn's disease symptoms? How are those?
I really don't have any. Like if I feel like I'm getting a stomach ache a little bit, like I get a little scared, But I really don't. I mean, I lived with a stomach ache for years of my life, and I just don't live that way anymore. I don't have stomach ache. I don't have explosive diarrhea episodes. I'm not going to the bathroom all day. So that's a huge change.
So, how would you rate your quality of life before you started this journey and now?
I would say my quality of life by the time I started talking to Dr. Bishop and ended up in the hospital, it was pretty low. Like if we were saying a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, there have been many, many nights that I've asked the Lord to just take me to heaven like that. So that would be no quality of life here. I mean, that desperate, that despondent. And now I'm I'm full of life. I'm full of hope. And I mean, it's a 90-degree turn. It's just on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'm 8, 9, pretty high. Yeah.